Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here. Today we do have our OwlCrate for this month. So this is September 2022 OwlCrate Box. Let's go ahead and open it. So first off, we do have our artwork, which does include descriptions of the items on the back, as well as the most important theme of the month. So the theme for September 2022 OwlCrate Box is Memento Mori. So the first item we have is this backpack that says on it, Crestwell and Wadsworth, Investigative Services, Belgrave Square, established 1888. Featuring beautiful artwork by Lichen and Limestone, this Stalking Jack the Ripper inspired backpack will stylishly hold all your forensic tools as you traverse through creepy alleyways in pursuit of murderers and mysteries. Stalking Jack the Ripper, I have not read yet. I believe I actually own the first book, which is pretty typical of me. If you've read this book, please let me know your thoughts on it, because I would love to know if you liked it or not. Next up in the box, we do have a box, which is very pretty, but is, of course, not the item we're looking for. And it says on the back, everything casts a shadow, even the world we live in. Light your way through the dark corridors of crumbling manor houses or overgrown Gothic gardens with this lantern inspired by Gallant. Ugh, I hate styrofoam. It's everywhere, but absolutely necessary, I understand, for packaging purposes. Oh, the noise. And oh my gosh, this thing is very cute and very pretty at the same time. The quotes say, "These dreams will be the death of me." We got the front door artwork on this one. Some people are repelled by darkness, others are drawn to it. As a refresher, Gallant was the OwlCrate book from April 2022. It is by V.E. Schwab. I haven't done my book review for it yet, but do know I did not rate the book very high, which is really unfortunate, but I'm still loving this lantern, and I do like the quotes that they put on it. So there is, I don't know if you guys can see it with it being on, because it is daylight and very bright in my room right now, but it is battery operated. So this is, not a candle inside. Fire safety first, right? Chase away the ghouls as you snoop through spooky mansions with this Gallant-inspired lantern designed by No One Designs, guaranteed to light your way. And like I said, it is absolutely adorable and very well done. I'm very happy with this. Next up, we do have this beautiful item, and it feels like it is faux leather. And let's go ahead and open it to see what it is exactly. It does say, "Stories are the wildest things of all." And, oh, it is a jewelry box. Small little jewelry box, which is so cute. Hide your stories and your jewelry in this travel-sized jewelry box. Inspired by A Monster Calls, this box features a design by @Raven Pages Design. And I really like that. I like that idea of having a travel-sized jewelry box. I'm going to definitely be using this, because whenever I travel and I want my jewelry, I end up throwing it in my makeup bag, and then the jewelry ends up getting dirty from like face powders and eyeshadows. So I'm very excited to have this. Thank you, OwlCrate. I have not even heard of A Monster Calls, so if any of you guys have read that, please let me know your thoughts, what it's about, if you thought it was any good, and if I should check it out. Thanks. Next up, we do have our literary luggage. So this is design 9 of 12 because it is the 9th month of the year. This is a very pretty one. I love all the purples and the yellow. It's just super poppin'. Inspired by the Sarah Moon Festival in An Ember in the Ashes, this month's collectible literary luggage enamel pin from Hate Atlas Creative has us craving mooncakes. For sure. And I have read An Ember in the Ashes. Love it. I don't think I've finished the series quite yet. I think I'm on the last book. If you guys have not read An Ember in the Ashes, I do recommend. Next item we have is in this pretty little bag, which I always like these bags. And it does have the Memento Mori art design on the cover. And I actually don't know what this is, but, oh, that is super cool. I actually like that. All right, let's find out what this is. Keep your book bags and OwlCrate totes clean and close with this useful bag holder. Tess Motovich at Paperback Bones created this eerily cute design with our Memento Mori theme in mind. Place the base on the flat table surface with the hook hanging underneath, and place the handles of your bag on the hook to keep it off the floor. Ooh, very cool. Definitely will be using this. The last item that we have in our OwlCrate September 2022 box is a candle from Flick the Wick, which is uber exciting. I love my candles. I love Flick the Wick. I think they make fantastic candles. And the scent this month says one flesh, one end, which no idea what the heck that means. So it says the scents are sea salt, musk, amber, cardamom, and citrus. I'm going to go ahead and try it. And as always, I think it's a great scent. It's not super powerful in the point where I want to gag. I do have a very sensitive nose to scents, but this one I think is great, just like all the ones I have tried from Flick the Wick have been. We're obsessed with how good this candle smells. Hand poured and designed by Flick the Wick, this Gideon the Ninth inspired candle will transport you to a harrowing yet exciting world filled with necromancers and secrets. I have not read Gideon the Ninth. I'm super curious now about it. If you have read it, please let me know and let me know your thoughts on it. So for our main event, let's get to that book. Before we do, I do want to remind you all that if you're not subscribed, please do so, because I do more than unboxing. So I do unboxing of OwlCrate, also the bookish box, young adult, and I will be doing the adult bookish box as well once I get those boxes. And then I also do book reviews, trying to get those out every other week. I am also trying my best to get some book recaps out as soon as I can. Those videos do take me quite longer because there's a lot to go into it. But if you're not subscribed, please do. I would love to have you join me in our unboxing videos and our book review videos. So for our main event, and the reason why I get the OwlCrate boxes, is the book. So the book this month for September 2022 is The Depths by Nicole L'Espérance. Set on a tropical island filled with dark, fascinating secrets, The Depths is a must-read for gothic horror fans who like a bit of romance with their mystery. Some secrets might be better off left in the dark, but this book guarantees that you'll be left wanting to explore. Our signed edition features a completely redesigned cover by Forensic and Flowers, which can be flipped to reveal a beautifully illustrated reversible dust jacket by Rude Beetle. So sorry everyone, I had to re-record this part because the noise outside was so loud that you couldn't hear me talking when I originally recorded this. And I forgot to mention, if you guys are seeing all the scratches that I have on my hand and arms, please know that I have two cats, and Merlin, my very sweet boy, who's still a kitten, under a year old, had to go to the vet yesterday, and we found out that he really, really doesn't like going to the vet, and he was completely savage. Like, I was not expecting it. He's usually extremely sweet. If he ever has clawed us, it's always been by accident, and I was just not expecting the fear that he had when we tried to put him in the cat carrier. So I got my ass kind of kicked by my own cat, but it's okay. He's fine. He's on medication and he'll be all right. So let's get talking back about this book, The Depths. Artist Golden Rose Art has also created a dreamy scene for our exclusive printed hardcover case. Flip open the book and you'll also find foiled end pages in a fantastic jungle-y pattern exclusive to our edition. Finally, a letter written by author Nicole L'Espérance has been included into our subscribers. So that is it for our physical items of the book, but we do have a newsletter that comes every month. And I apologize now if you guys are picking up any background noise. It is the problem with living in an apartment complex. I do have neighbors, and right now they're having a truck come in because one of the cars needs to be towed. Our newsletter with, of course, the artwork for the theme this month, which is Memento Mori. So every newsletter does start off with a small interview with the author of the book that month. So this is, of course, an interview with Nicole L'Espérance. Next up, they do have a comparison between the OwlCrate exclusive cover and then the regular cover, which both are pretty. Sadly, I would have to say that I like the regular cover better. But that, of course, is just me. Please let me know what your preference is. The next part of the newsletter always includes something fun, and this month is a collection of famous last words featured on tombstones of authors. Next up is a book recommendation if you end up liking the book of the month. So if you like The Depths, they recommend Gallant by E.V. Schwabs, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Tuchok, and Splintered by A.G. Howard. Next up is always an interview with a vendor, and this month it is Lynchen and Limestone, who did do the backpack that we got here. Information for the photo challenge if you choose to participate. Information also about the Owl Babble. My favorite part of the newsletter is the Spotify playlist. So it is Cresswell and Wadsworth, so a bookish playlist for fans of Stalking Jack the Ripper. My second favorite part of the newsletter includes other releases of the month that the OwlCrate team was excited for. So we have Self-Made Boys, a Great Gatsby remix by Anne-Marie McLemore. Monsters Born and Made by Tanvi Berwa. With Fire in Their Blood by Kat Delacourt. Wish Tress by Nadine Brandis. And last but not least, Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. So that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for our OwlCrate September 2022 unboxing. If you're not subscribed, please remember to do so. I do have a book review coming out tomorrow that I'm so excited to share with you all. Also, let me know if you had a favorite item in this box, and if you've read any of the books that I kind of mentioned that I didn't, because I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Hope to catch you next time.